All right, who am I micing up?
Oh, this is the perfect person.
Thanks. Hey, Casey! Casey! I'm mic'd up! Mic'd up, baby!
Oh, no.
I'm wearing a wire now.
We're gonna set up the burner frame here. And there's some poles we gotta take in and out and some carabiners we gotta take off. It's definitely a 3-man job, but it could be done by 2. We got Skylar over here, we got Brian the man over there, and then we got our community service case is in the the trailer over there. All right, so once we get the poles put in, we end up turning this, and we turn it, flip it, and then put it up on the poles right here. Ready, 1, 2, 3. This burner frame weighs what, 150?
180.
180. 1, 2, 3.
That's how incredibly strong our crew
That's
is.
exactly how incredibly strong our crew is. Doesn't even come close to how handsome our crew is, too. You know what I'm talking about?
They smell good.
So now we have cables and lines that we set up. Cable goes through the little burner bracket right there. We pull the carabiner through it and we tighten it down. The cable attaches the basket to the burner frame so that when the balloon lifts off and flies away, the basket goes with it.
I think you can go on working noises.
Then we get inside.
For me, then.
Hey, I'm mic'd up here, okay?
Right.
So then we get inside the balloon, okay, and there's some fuel lines we have to disconnect, refueling lines that we disconnect. And that's what Stewie's over here taking care of right now. After those lines are disconnected, you attach the fuel lines in. That makes sure that we have fuel while we're flying.
And what's the fuel?
Propane. We use propane to fly the balloons. Typically, what, 100 gallons?
100 gallons.
100 gallons, 5 20-gallon tanks. Ready?
1, 2, go. Oh yeah, tell me about the basket.
It's a special T, so if you look at it from like above, kind of looks like there's 2 T's coming to a meeting point right here, and then in the center is where the pilot and all the propane sits. And then there's 4 quadrants along the outside of the balloon that can hold up to 4 people. But in the ballooning world, we don't fly people, we fly weight. Mark's gonna back the trailer up so that we can attach the basket to the front of the van so that we can, when we tip it over, there's something stabilizing the basket while we're inflating the balloon.
Oh, you got your lines. You might need another one. There it is. Did it again. Turning my fuel lines off. Clean them. Perfect.
And put me down for a minute of flight time.
Ready? 1, 2, go.
So this is the day we all actually have to look like we work. We can't just make working noises. So what we ended up doing here was we tie the rope off, creates the stability on the van so that while we're inflating the balloon and putting air into it, it wants to start lifting up and pull away, but this helps stabilize it so that we can stand the balloon up perfectly straight. So after we get the envelope out, that's what the balloon is called, is an envelope, and there's more to that about the history of ballooning, but these are all hooked up in a certain way. It's not the hardest thing to learn. It does look like a lot that's happening, but you take the cable closest to you, put it on the carabiner closest to you, take it off again, next one goes on the next one, and then those ones that we took off have a second one on them. You follow that second one up to the second set of carabiners up here. And then you follow the same steps.
We have one less free guy now.
And then there we go, the balloon's set up. It's all tied off. Eventually we're gonna unroll all of the rest of the envelope and we're gonna start inflating the balloon with cold air, and then we'll start putting hot air in it. Good? I don't think I've ever seen us pull it out faster. I mean, we're always hard workers here. So we have what's called a crown line here. This is the crown ring. Crown is something you wear on your head. This is the top of the balloon. This has all the lines for the balloon attached to it. And this crown line, we're gonna take them out. And while we're inflating the balloon, the crown line is gonna pull and also create a stability on the front. If the crown line wasn't there, as soon as you start to put hot air in, the balloon wants to stand up immediately. And you can't possibly do that without filling the whole balloon first. You got it?
Oh yeah.
Don't show that one.
Yeah.
So down there at the front of the balloon, that red stuff that just got picked up, that's called the scoop. That scoop is a different type of fabric. It is a fire retardant fabric. Skylar's gonna get his weight on right here and pinch the balloon so that that little bit of cold air that is coming to us, we can have it inflate the balloon just a little bit more. And that helps us out while we are putting the parachute in here at the top. Stewie down there at the scoop turned on a big fan, an industrial sized fan. That just gets going, blows cold air into the balloon. So this is called a cold air inflation. And we'll do this between 5 and 10 minutes. While that's happening, the crew is gonna be up here at the top attaching a parachute via Velcro. The parachute has to do with how the balloon goes up and down. So the balloons we don't steer, there's no way to go around them. So the parachute gets put in, we tab it all up with Velcro. There's a red line that runs all the way down to the basket. And when the pilot needs to descend a little bit, he'll pop some of the Velcro off and create a gap, pulling the red line down. And that opens up the balloon to let some of the hot air out so that the balloon can then descend through. So if you look in here, Skylar is undoing some of the balloon down on the bottom. And what we're looking for is the red line. So there's the parachute right here that Brian's working on. Brian is attaching that right there, and there's cables and lines behind it that we can see with Skylar holding it up right now. So that red line is attached to every line on this parachute, and it stretches all the way down to Stewie. So we're attaching the parachute. So there's these little Velcro tabs. About every, I don't know, 3 feet or so, there's another one. And we just attach them, we rub them together. And it works. It's been working for hundreds of years. So don't make fun of Grandpa and his Velcro New Balances, okay? He knows what's up. If you notice, there's numbers. So if you're stupid and you don't know how it works, there's numbers that tell you you're doing it right, okay? In this kind of a job, you expect to get very dusty. It's a part of the position. Look at how ashy I am. Look at these. These are white shorts, folks. So these crown lines are attached to the crown ring in the center like we talked about earlier. If we weren't on these crown lines, as soon as Stewie put fire into it, the balloon wants to go from laying down to standing up because hot air rises, right? And so as soon as he puts enough in there, the balloon wants to stand up, but we need to fill more of the balloon with that hot air. So this balloon is a 325. That means 325,000 cubic feet of room on the inside of this balloon. So we need to put enough hot air into that it's gonna wanna stand up and actually go flying, not just stand up and start flailing all around. That's something we don't want. So in the ballooning world, wind is a good thing, too much is not good, too little is not good. So you just need the right amount. And today's a perfect day. So if you look at the parachute, you can see it's all tabbed up. Once it's all tabbed up like that, we do a final check on the inside. That was what Brian was just doing right there, just making sure all the lines weren't tangled, nothing's looking array in there. And then we head out like Brian's going right now. He's gonna go grab those lines. It's just like a wakeboarding handle. And you hold on to it and we basically surf the ground. If you look around, you can see all these lines running through. And these are all of us skiing through the land. All right, I'll see ya. So what you're looking at right there is Brian getting pulled, stabilizing the balloon. And what just happened right now is our pilot yelled at us to let up. So we were holding the balloon down too strong. That's just how strong Red Rock Balloon crew guys are.
Well, and we smell good. Handsome.
Did I mention we were good looking? I don't know if that came out.
Beautiful.
Yep.